Well, it's the first Monday of the month, and that means we get to visit with our favorite service dog, Maizie. She's working to become a service dog with the Indiana Canine Assistance Network, that's also known as ICANN. Sean Diamond is the lead trainer. He's here to show us some of the things that Maizie has been learning. And Sean, she's been a little vocal this morning. Tell us about that.
She has. She's a little anxious. She's a teenager right now. That's her age. She's adolescent. She's in her teenage years, so you know how they can act out a little bit. But we'll show you some. We'll show you some things she's been learning. Maizie. Obviously, we don't want them picking food off the floor as they walk through public areas or public restaurants or medicine or anything else that can hurt them. Maizie, side.
She sees herself on TV. What does she think about that?
Hey. She's like, that's me. Come here, Maizie.
She wants to see the other dog.
Maizie, here. Leave it.
So this is if she were to be walking in public, there's food on the ground, because she's going to be allowed anywhere that her companion will be allowed.
Good girl, yes, anything on the ground. So we'll reward her with something that's not coming off the ground, because we don't want to get used to picking stuff off the ground. What
are some of the other things she's learning?
She learned stand. Yes.
And how will that be applicable?
A client, when she's placed with a client, obviously we want them to be able to stand and not move around, so the wheelchair's not pulled or there's not a lot of space. And we also use heel and side, which is heels on the left side. Maizie, heel. You're over here. Maizie, heel. Good girl. And she'll shift her body with minimal amount of room. Down. Maizie, down. That's a good girl. Roll. Yes, and roll is really used just on the side. It's for vet checks, body handling, to make it easy, because so the vet doesn't have to battle with the dog, especially because the client, her person, won't be able to help. And
something that Maizie has really gotten really good at over the past few months since we've known her is the eye contact. That's continuing to improve.
Yes, constantly looking at me or the handler, and that keeps the focus on what she needs to do.
I know she's making eye contact with Bruce. She and Bruce are fast friends. Apparently. Bruce always loves to give Maizie a little bit of love when she stops by, and we love having her. Sean, thank you so much for coming by.
Well, thank you for having us.
You take for granted how much a leader dog needs to know. So, yeah, she's coming right along.
She's coming along.
Yeah, waking up with us, she's got a big yawn. That's what I look at. My tongue sticks out like that when I yawn at this hour of the morning. Good to have you here, Maizie.
Good Sean Diamond from ICANN, thank you so much.
Thank you,
and I
Nicole.
hope Maizie doesn't get wet paws again when she heads out in the parking lot, because this morning